You guys, it is Emerald City Comicon 2019! Have you guys had a great weekend? A little bit louder. Have you guys had a great weekend? It's not over yet. Some say we save the best for last. Are there any Harry Potter fans out there? Please welcome to the stage, Rupert Grint!
Put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air.
Hello. How's it going?
Say hello to Seattle.
Hello, Seattle. How you doing? This is insane.
You know what? Us in the United States, we have been waiting forever for you to come. And thank you for choosing Seattle for your first U.S. appearance. Right, guys?
Thank you.
Looking out at this audience, you know, obviously today we understand the enormity of what Harry Potter has meant to people. But when did you first realize that this little project you were a part of, starting at 11, was having such a huge global impact?
Yeah, it hit me quite late, I think.
Uh-huh.
I didn't really, when we first started, it was 2 books. I think only 3 books were out at the time. So we didn't really know where it was going. And then, yeah, it just suddenly kind of snowballed into this thing.
This massive.
And it was already a huge part of my life. I was a huge fan. That's how I kind of got the part.
Well, yeah, let's go back to sort of, I guess, the beginning. You were familiar with the books.
I was a huge fan. It was the kind of the first book I ever read.
And so when they announced that they were going to be casting, you know, these parts, what was your, you know, what were you thinking and how did the audition process go?
Yeah, it was strange for me because it wasn't really motivated by acting. It was really, I felt such an affiliation with this character because I've had a lot in common with Ron. And I actually won a Ron lookalike competition in the Sunday Times, which is a newspaper in
Wait.
the UK.
Before you were cast, you won a lookalike competition.
Yeah, they wanted kids that kind of looked vaguely like the characters to send in photos. I did a whole photo shoot.
So when you went to the audition, were you like, look, this is, see, I
see
am.
my headshots. I already had headshots, yeah. But no, I was just a huge fan of Ron and felt this real connection with the character. And I made this weird video that I still have of me doing a rap, and I did like some lines from the books, and yeah, that was it really. Then I kind of met Dan and Emma in the audition process, and it just kind of it happened.
And then you and Emma and Daniel were introduced to the world as these kids. And what was that moment like? Did you realize the enormity of that situation? Oh
yeah, I mean, I was completely overwhelmed. I was obviously a huge fan of the books, and suddenly I was in this world. I was in Hogwarts, and it was for a kid like I was 10, I think. It blew my mind, and it was a very intense experience, but I loved it.
So, being a fan of the books, you know, when you read literature, you paint a picture in your mind of what things are going to look like, and so walking onto the Harry Potter sets, what was that like for you?
Yeah, it was insane. It was like walking into I remember going to the Great Hall for the first time, and just, yeah, it felt like this kind of amazing. I'll never forget it. I have like a photographic kind of picture of it and what that felt like, and it was insane.
And I've heard, I think, that they actually filmed that moment when you, as the actors, saw the Great Hall for the first time, right? Yeah,
that's our kind of genuine reaction to the room, and we were all just completely in awe. It was incredible.
That's amazing. In the books, was there anything that was? I mean, obviously, there's only so much you can pack on screen versus all the intricate details that are written. But was there one moment from the books that you wish would have made it to the screen that didn't?
Yeah, there's quite a few things. Peeves. I missed Peeves. He was really good. It was a great actor, Rick Mail, who played him, and we shot some scenes, and it was going to happen. But then I don't know what the decision was, but then he never made it to the final thing. But he was great.
How often did that happen while filming throughout the movies? Was it often that you'd film maybe 10, 20, 30 more minutes, and then as they cut together the film, things were left out? Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of scenes that kind of didn't make it, and yeah, it was kind of a constant thing that not everything could make it because there's so much in the books and the stories and so much detail, and it was hard to fit it all in, but.
think we did all right.
Absolutely. How far in advance would you get the scripts?
I can't remember. Maybe like a few. I mean, the whole process was like, it took a year, so it was like
Right.
maybe a few months before. And we all every film we sat down at a big table and read them all together, which is pretty amazing.
And when you guys started, obviously just two or three of the books had come out, but as they were coming out, were you getting advanced copies of the books at all? Or did you have any sort of knowledge about where the storylines were going?
No, we had no idea. We had no idea really. Obviously, people had theories and stuff. That was kind of the fun part of it. But no, we had no idea. We had no kind of idea where the characters were going. But that was kind of the fun of it.
Are you happy where you ended up?
Yeah. No, I'm glad I made it. There was a few times where I thought Ron could maybe not get out of this alive. But
Oh, really? Oh my gosh, that would be. I imagine as an actor and being a part of such like an iconic and successful franchise.
it's a tricky one because you kind of do want a death scene. Death scenes are quite. You can really like ham it up and be dramatic.
Well, you have the rest of your career for death scenes, not
Exactly,
in Harry Potter.
Yeah. You could always come back as a ghost, so that was kind of my.
It's true.
reason with it.
Nobody's ever really gone.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the beauty of it.
Favorite fan story or moment where you realized, not just was this popular and it's but impactful in a very emotional and special way to the fan base. Do you have anything that sticks out in your mind?
Yeah, I mean, that was always kind of something that struck me. I mean, that only started happening, kind of being recognized on the street, kind of after the second film came out, and it was very surreal, and it still is. I found it kind of strange because I don't know. It's weird to kind of. I don't really think of myself as someone who kind of know it, but people do. They grew up with us, so they kind of really feel this connection with us, and it's lovely. Yeah, it's great, and just like people, the gifts people send you and kind of make you, and they do these like portraits, and it's insane, and it kind of makes it all worthwhile. It's something I've always really loved.
Absolutely. Now that you're in your 30s and the series,
Just 30.
you're 30.
I don't want to be in
still,
my I'm on my 30s.
It's still in your 30s.
Kind of, yeah, technically.
You're like on the bottom edge. It's a nice place to be, actually. The 30s are a great decade. I'm just here to
I
tell
feel
you.
good about it. Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
all right.
Anybody else feel good about the 30s? Like
Good.
one person. But, ABC Murders just came out here in the States. And, is it easier for you to sort of leave, Ron behind and embrace characters like Inspector Chrome?
Yeah, I love it. I really kind of relish it, and it's hard because I always kind of feel that there's always a bit of Ron in me, whatever
Oh,
I
yeah.
do. We both kind of became the same person, I think, throughout the films. But having a moustache helps. That kind of helps you kind of remove yourself, and anything like that is kind of helpful. But yeah, no, I love kind of my life outside of it. But it's it'll always have a very strong place in who I am, I think.
Obviously, yeah. I mean, you and the character sort of grew up together, and it's interesting that you say that he became you and you sort of became him, because those are your really formative years. Yeah,
Absolutely, yeah. And it was quite strange seeing the. I don't know if any of you have seen the Cursed Child play.
Yes.
It's really good. It's great. But for me, that was a very strange experience, seeing someone kind of take on Ron
Right.
in a completely kind of reimagined way, and it was fun. It's fun to see it kind of take on these new new lives, and it's great.
Yeah. And how was it, going back a little bit to your the inspector? How is it working with John Malkovich?
Oh yeah, he's great. I've been a huge fan of his for a long time, and he's intense. I like that, and he's just such a sweet, like, kind of really warm guy, and sometimes he can go a little bit kind of like Con Air, a little bit kind of crazy eyes, and and I love that. But yeah, he was great fun. Really enjoyed working.
He's a legend.
He's amazing.
That must be a lot of fun. What are you looking for in roles right now? Like, what attracts you to a character, or what is going to be the thing that attracts you to a project?
It's always usually the script, and whenever it's something that kind of I don't feel quite at home, I quite like playing kind of extroverted kind of people, because I'm quite introverted person naturally. So I enjoy that. There's a kind of a real escapism in that. But yeah, kind of I'm open to many different things. So yeah, it's been fun kind of doing new things and kind of moving forward. It's been great.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I know you guys are dying to talk to Rupert, so you can line up in the aisles, and we'll try to get through as many questions as we can. While they're lining up, everybody here obviously loves Harry Potter, loves you. What do you geek out about? What are you passionate about? Is there a certain type of, television show, movie, music, literature?
Oh yeah, so many things. And actually, I've met some of the Stranger Things guys. They were amazing. Huge fan of that. Corey from Boy Meets World. That was really
Of
special.
course.
Love him. Love that guy. But yeah, no, it's great. It's great that there's kind of these exist and fans can kind of.
Yeah, there's literally
It's great.
something for everyone here.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right. Hi, we're going to start over here with you. How are you?
Oh wow.
Good, my name's Xander. I'm from Marysville, Washington. My question is, what's your thoughts on the theory that this is all figment of Harry's imagination and he was just escaping from his abusive aunt and uncle?
No way. I haven't actually heard that theory.
That's
So it was all a dream? Everything was a dream?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like the St. Elsewhere ending, where,
It's
yeah.
a very vivid dream. I don't know. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. What has J.K. Rowling commented on that?
Yeah.
What does she?
I think she said something about it's an interesting theory, but
Yeah.
It's definitely an interesting theory.
It's a very interesting theory.
But I think
I'm
that's
not
what
sure
it
I
is,
buy
a
it.
theory. I don't think, so those are fun to explore. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi. It's okay. Don't be scared.
I can't tell if it's me in there, so.
Oh yeah.
Go. It's your turn.
What was your favorite scene to act in the fifth Harry Potter movie?
In the fifth Harry Potter movie. Very specific. I like that.
It's very specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. Order of the Phoenix. There were so many things. I love the Dumbledore's army. Started in the fifth one. That was cool, and we all got to fight, and it was great. We actually on that film we had it was the first time they introduced wand choreography, where they had a ballet choreographer come in and teach us all these kind of much more fancy wand moves, which I can teach you if you really want.
I guess that's really funny because I guess they figured after the first four, like, we can't just have them.
Well, yeah, but
We
up
gotta
to,
get
up
more
to that
into it.
point, it was just a flick.
Right.
But this guy, he added a little swish and a little kind of fancy thing. It was good. It was good. It was an intense few weeks.
That's
training.
awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Do you still have your wand? I mean,
No.
imagine there were multiples, but.
I don't have my wand. I have. They gave on the last day. They gave me. I think they gave us. I got the Deluminator. I think the idea was to give us because Dumbledore leaves that to Ron after he dies. So yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm Lizzie from Marysville, Washington.
Hey.
And did you like how Harry Potter ended, or did you wish it went on?
Oh, that's a tough one.
That's a good one. Yeah. Do you know what? I think I could have done one more. Maybe two more. But yeah, it would have been interesting to see what would happen after the big battle. But no, I think it ended in a good time. It was the right time to finish, and I think we finished on a bang, which is good. Yeah. So who knows? Maybe there'll be more. Who knows?
Thank you. Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing is there's always room to revisit.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's kind of
and it
endless.
almost makes it more interesting if there's that time lapse in between. you
Yeah.
know? So.
Kind of them as adults is quite an interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Hi.
Hi,
Hey.
I'm Ari Onwin, and I'm from Everett. Are you familiar with Wizard Rock?
Wizard Rock. No. Is it like a candy?
No, it's music inspired by
Oh,
and
Wizard
all
Rock,
about
yeah.
Harry Potter.
Oh, okay. No.
Okay.
That's really cool though.
May I suggest Harry and the Potters,
Nice.
the Whomping Willows, and
Very good.
the Love Goods?
Oh, okay. And cool, yeah. Are they on iTunes?
I'm not sure, but most of them are on Bandcamp.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's
I'll look 'em up.
awesome. Thank
Very
you.
cool.
Do you
I might
listen to
start
it
a
a
band.
lot?
Yes, all the time.
Easy.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, my name is Conrad. Also, I did a photo op with you yesterday with my brother. And
I remember, yeah. How you doing?
Oh, pretty good, thank you. I'm from Mount Lake Terrace, but my question is, what was your favorite film that you were in for Harry Potter?
Oh, yeah, that's a tricky one. Because they all kind of blur into to one long experience. I think the first one was special because it was literally like stepping into the book for me, and I was constantly kind of amazed at everything around me. But I think the third one was fun as well. I really liked that. I love that book as well. It's probably my favorite book. Thank you. Yeah, those two stick out for me. But I mean, the last one was amazing as well. That was an emotional film, Deathly Hallows. But yeah, I mean, they're all very special.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We talked about, your first moment walking into the Great Hall and seeing that. What was your last moment on set at the end of the last film? I mean, I imagine that's really a profound moment.
It was, yeah. And I don't think I really prepared myself for actually how big of a moment it was, really. But it was the most anticlimactic scene. I think we were jumping through some sort of flue powder, jumping through a fireplace.
Right.
And then suddenly it was all over, and that was it. I mean, it was nice. We were all there together. They cut together like a montage of like all the years, and it was a big moment, and it was a long time. It was our childhood, and it all
Yeah.
came in down to this one take, and it was over.
That's how weird is life like that, right?
I know. I'll always remember it.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Sonia from
Hey.
Apple Valley, and I'm
doing?
hoping that you can tell us about a time when you pranked someone or when someone pranked you on the set.
Okay.
The prank question.
Yeah, there was some shenanigans. Mainly, so James and Oliver, they were kind of the ringleaders in that kind of behaviour. I think we did something to Emma. I just need to remind myself what it was. It was something to do with, I think actually, I don't know. I'm trying to think now. Maybe, I was kind of a target as well. I scare quite easily. I'm quite jumpy. So yeah, they always kind of relished. Oh, actually, one time they convinced me that I could change the channel on the TV with nodding my head. And I was like, oh my god, I can. Every time I did this, the TV channel, they were just changing it from behind me. So
The sad
that
truth was.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a shame.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, Rupert.
Hey. Oh, hi.
Hi. My name's Danae. I'm from North Bend, Washington, and we did a photo yesterday, and after the photo you said, I'll see you again soon, so I don't know how you knew, but
Yeah.
hi.
Oh yeah, I knew.
I actually wanted to know more about your Netflix show and what that project was like for you.
Oh, okay. Sick note. Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's a comedy about cancer, which isn't usually a very funny subject. But yeah, I play this guy who's kind of a bit of a loser, really. No, he's kind of about to lose his job, his girlfriend, and suddenly he gets misdiagnosed with having cancer. He thinks he has cancer for like a few days, and then suddenly his doctor says, actually, no, you don't have cancer. But he keeps up that lie, and it all kind of turns into this very dark kind of web of lies. And it was, yeah, it's a weird one, but it's great fun.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
I can't believe I'm talking to you. My name's Autumn. I'm from Marysville, Washington as
Cool.
well. If you could revisit any role in cinematic history and kind of take into your own and do, what would that be?
Sorry, say it again.
If you could, in all of the cinematic history, if you could choose to revisit a role and play that role, is there anyone that stands out?
Clockwork Orange.
Oh,
That guy would be cool.
it's like
Yeah, I went as a droog once to a Halloween party, and it was yeah, it was good. Yeah, so probably that.
that's classic Kubrick. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Hi,
Hey.
Hi.
your turn.
Oh, hi.
I'm Lizzie. I'm from Vancouver, Washington. This is Ron.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, we had a photo with him.
My question is, do you still have your ice cream truck, and what is your favorite flavor?
Oh yeah, I still have it. Yeah, yeah, that was my first car. I learned to drive in that truck. I don't drive it that much anymore because people expect ice cream, which I can't always provide. But yeah, no, it's a cool truck. I do love it. Actually, I brought on the last day of filming. I brought it to set and served ice cream to everyone.
That's awesome.
It was pretty good, yeah.
I imagine as a first car, your parents felt pretty safe with you in there.
Yeah,
Hard
but
to
also
wreck
it's a
an ice cream
massive, it's a
truck.
big truck.
Yeah.
So after learning to drive in that, I can drive anything, park anything. It's good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's your favorite flavor ice
My
cream?
favorite flavor. I don't know if you have it here, but in the UK we have something called a 99, which is okay, cool. Which is basically like just soft serve ice cream with a Cadbury flake. It's pretty good. Yeah.
That sounds good. Hi.
Hi, my name is Lizzie. I'm from Seattle. And my question is, this is your first U.S. convention. I was wondering, I think we're all wondering sort of what made this be your first convention, and then what was so special about us, and and B, do you remember your first convention experience, and what was that like for you?
Yeah.
Let's talk about your first convention experience ever first.
Yes, which was in Toronto, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm still quite new to this, but it's great. I love it. I love meeting everyone. Because I'm not on social media or anything. I don't really have much interaction with kind of fans of the films and stuff. So it's really nice to meet everyone. And it makes you realise that actually these films, they meant a lot to people. The people grew up with them.
Right.
So it's great to connect with them, and it's fun. It's great to see all the costumes, and it's a very good energy. I like it.
And was it the awesome people of Seattle that made you come
of
here
course,
first?
Yeah.
And good timing, I imagine.
Yeah,
Because you're busy, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was kind of a mixture of both. Seattle's always been on my radar as somewhere I want to go. I was a big fan of Frasier. And all the amazing bands that have come from here. So yeah, it's always been somewhere that I've wanted to come to. And I was in Philly working, so it wasn't that far away. And I'm glad I could make it.
Thank you so much. And I think
Great.
everybody here is really glad you made it to Seattle for your first appearance.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, my name is Braylon, and I'm from Monroe, Washington. And my question for you is, the character you played, Ron Weasley, in the movies, was a Gryffindor, but I'm wondering what you are in reality. What house you are.
Oh, that's a good one.
Good question. What house would you put me in? What do you think I'm in? Yeah. Yeah. Is it that obvious? Oh. Okay, cool. No, I'm proud to be part of Hufflepuff. It's my house. Very good. Yeah.
What house are you in? Do you know?
Hufflepuff myself.
Oh, nice.
Me too.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Good crowd.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, my name is
Hi.
Casey. I'm from Olympia.
Cool.
And I was wondering, and I'm probably beating a dead horse here, but what was it like to dance with Maggie Smith?
Yeah. Yeah, not many people ever ask me that. glad you did. It was. I still think about it to this day. It stayed with me. She's beautiful. I love Maggie. We had chemistry, I think. There was a spark. We had a moment. I remember at one of the premieres, we having our photo taken on the carpet, and she kissed me, kind of right on the face. It was great. But yeah, no, she's one of my favorites. She's such a funny lady, and I'm blushing
Enough
now.
said. That's
Yeah.
great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
My name is Lauren, and I'm from Seattle, Washington. If you could be in any Shakespeare play, what would it be, and what character would you want to play?
Oh, okay. Oh, there's some good ones. Macbeth. Maybe that's a bit obvious, because I'm... Twelfth Night.
Those are both good ones.
Hamlet's good, but it's like, what's that? In Macbeth? Macbeth. Maybe, what's that? Puck. Oh, yeah, okay. Macbeth's good. Macbeth is a strong choice, I think. Hamlet, I feel, is a bit too obvious. But I don't know. Good
Thank
question.
you. So obviously, we talked a little bit about how you grew up throughout the films, and you guys all sort of came of age, and you, I imagine, learned so much. Would you ever think about moving behind the camera, directing, writing? Is that in the cards for you anywhere, or are you happy where you are?
I'm kind of happy where I am. I've thought about it, but I don't know if I'm suited to anything else, really. The idea of directing is cool, but I'm not very good at making decisions. I'm not very assertive. I just don't think I don't think I'd be a very good director. But yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Maybe, I'm kind of open to kind of anything.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi. I'm Natasha. I'm from Yakima, Washington,
Great.
and I guess I want to know more about, so you're going to conventions. Do you like the stuff here? Do you like comic books or video games or anime? And which ones, if you do?
Yeah, I like all those things.
Cool.
It's kind of, as I said before, it's kind of a new thing to me, but it's great. I'm really enjoying meeting everyone. It's great, and I like everything. Video games. I'm really into Nintendo.
Sweet.
Zelda.
Yes.
Loads of things. So many things.
Well, I think you'd agree the great thing about events like this is you get to meet like-minded people, and they can introduce you into other cool things that you may not find on your own. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, all you have to do is ask. Thank you. Hi.
Hi. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Hey.
So, I'm Allie. I'm from Shoreline, Washington, which isn't too far from here. But my question is, how do you feel about how Slytherins are portrayed as evil in the books and movies?
Yeah, they have a bad reputation, don't they? No, I think, I don't know. Maybe Tom is probably a better person to ask that, because I know he gets a mixed reaction from some kind of very dedicated people. But yeah, I mean, there's some good people in Slytherin. They're not all completely evil. Are you a Slytherin?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I can tell. No, that's good. I love Slytherin.
Thank you.
Good house.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Mehar. I'm from Bellingham, Washington. And I was wondering who your biggest musical inspiration is.
Musical inspiration?
That's a good question.
Yeah, Ed. Yeah, I'd have to say Ed is an inspiration in so many ways. Actually, I met someone today who looked, I wonder if he's here. He looks exactly like Ed Sheeran. It's kind of amazing. No, I don't think he's here. Yeah, it's probably, it was a mirror. It's probably a mirror. But actually, I don't think I look that much like it. But people do think I'm him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I get it quite often, yeah.
Ah.
And yeah,
I mean, I
play
can
along.
see, kind of.
Yeah. Yes. We're just gingers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Thank you. But yeah, no, he's great. I'm a big fan. He's a great guy.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Hi.
Hi,
Hey.
My name is Brian. I'm from Bothell, Washington. It's one of the 10 cities within a 5-mile radius of here.
Cool.
And I was wondering, for you as an actor, what was it like finishing Harry Potter and being typecast as Ron Weasley? Was that a difficult experience for you, finding new jobs, or was it something that helped?
Yeah, no, it's an interesting thing because it is, people do, because they're such kind of well-known characters and people have really got you ingrained, and because they were seen by so many people, that is a thing. But I was never really worried about it because if it's the only thing people remember me by, I'm proud to be a part of it. And yeah, I've never really been too worried about it. I've just kind of go with the flow, do things that I want to do and enjoy doing, new characters. So yeah, it's never really been something I've kind of consciously kind of worried about or thought about too much. But yeah, no, I think I'm kind of enjoying kind of doing new things. And yeah, the more I can do, the better. Yeah, great.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I think it would be considered not necessarily even typecast. It's just you're just so affiliated with that character.
Absolutely,
You
yeah.
know, but now, I mean, I think as you have aged, you've been able to break out of that. And
Sure, yeah.
You know.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hi.
Hello, I'm Adeline. I'm from Bellingham. And I was wondering, out of all the cool creatures and animals in the Harry Potter universe, which one you would most like to have as a pet?
Okay. Yeah. No, not Aragog. No. But actually, weirdly, I'm terrified of spiders, but Aragog doesn't really give me the same. It's the small ones that I hate. Aragog's actually fine, but I don't want him. The owls are really cool. Bird of prey. I like. But I mean, a unicorn would be good.
They're all pretty cool.
There's so many good things.
Very true.
Yeah, no, I don't love rats. But Scabbers was kind of different. He was cool.
Yeah, a little bit.
What about you? What would you pick for your pet?
Probably a hippogriff.
Oh yeah, that's way better. Yeah.
They could take you on some
Or
flights.
the dragons were really cool.
Yeah, the dragon.
A Norwegian Ridgeback.
Yeah.
Be pretty cool. Yeah, a mini dragon. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Ruby. I'm from Seattle, and I'm wondering if Voldemort were to suddenly walk into the room, what would you do?
What would I do? I don't know. It's a good question. I have bumped into Ray Fiennes a few times, and I managed to kind of stay quite calm. But yeah, I mean, it is a terrifying look. I do remember. No, he was. You didn't really want to approach him on set. He had all this kind of the nostril thing and the bald head. He definitely had a presence. But he's a lovely guy, and he's not scary in real life.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, my name's Marissa. I'm from Vancouver, Washington. And my husband and I really loved Sick Note. It was hilarious.
Oh, good.
Your
Thank
comedic chemistry with Nick Frost was
Thank you very much. That's
awesome.
very kind.
So you had said you identified a lot with Ron. What are some characteristics that maybe Daniel Glass has that you kind of identify with?
Good question.
Good, yeah. I guess I'm kind of quite lazy. Daniel is he's a bit of a kind of, he doesn't really have that get up and go. I'm not that, actually, I kind of have a little bit of that. But yeah, he's just a bit, I don't know, he was tricky because I didn't really have a great deal in common with him. It was quite hard to find who he really was. And also he's like a terrible liar. He just lies his way through life. I do tell kind of like little lies, but not like that. That's a kind of different level. So yeah, it was interesting kind of getting inside his head and what drives someone to kind of make those decisions and lie about something as kind of horrific as that. But yeah, it was great. It was a fun show.
Thank you. Well, with Ron, you obviously had a big roadmap. You had the books to follow to develop the character. But when you approach a character that you don't have that backstory on, how do you as an actor kind of decide what to create?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's always kind of a different process, I think. I always find it good to work out a walk. And like once you kind of figure out how the character walks, kind of other things kind of start to come, and that's kind of where I start.
Oh,
Usually.
that's with the physical aspect. That's interesting.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Because absolutely.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Sophia from Kent, Washington. I was wondering, since the fan base is so big for Harry Potter, they've come up with a lot of ships. What would be a few
I thought you
of your
said something else.
What would be a few of your favorites?
Good question. What's your favorite ship?
I think mine would have to be Drarry, which is Draco and Harry.
Oh, really? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, no, I like that. I'm gonna.
You can jump on that.
I might do it. Yeah, I might. That sounds like my kind of thing.
Thank you. That was a great question. Thank you for asking that. Hi.
Hi, I'm Bellatrix from Des Moines, Washington.
Cool.
And I was wondering, other than the Harry Potter books, is there another series or just single book that you've really felt impacted your life and changed it in a positive way?
Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know if anything's really had the same effect to me. I think those books came to me at such a crucial time as well. And yeah, they're still, I kind of think about them quite a lot. But yeah, no, I love reading. I love different books. I think Chuck, I'm going to say his name wrong. Palahniuk. How do you say it?
Palahniuk.
Yeah, him. He's, I'm a big fan of his work. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, he was here, wasn't he? Yeah, I thought he was. But yeah, he's great. I love his book, Rant. Is really cool.
Yeah, he's a great writer.
Yeah.
Very different style.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, very different style.
Very different, but
Yeah.
Great,
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. When you were auditioning, did you read with different Harrys before Daniel was cast?
Yeah, I did.
And how was that? And same with Hermione's.
No, do you know what? Weirdly, I only ever auditioned with Emma.
Oh, okay.
It was always, they must have decided on her very early on. But yeah, no, Dan, I remember the screen test with Dan. And yeah, some other Harrys. I mean, it was weird. It was weird because you were in the canteen. There was like 20 like similar looking ginger kids as well. And a few kind of different kind of Dan lookalikes. But yeah, and I think it was like some DVD kind of special feature. They actually had our screen test on it, our original audition. And I saw a few other Rons, and they were really good. I'm surprised. Kind of felt kind of very very lucky to get it. But yeah, it was fun.
Well, they cast the perfect person for the part.
Thank you. That's very sweet.
Hi.
Hi, Rupert.
Hey.
Welcome. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
I hope you've had a very rewarding and positive experience with us here in the States. My question follows on that. We missed our photo opportunity with you. Not that we paid for one, we just didn't get around to it, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
The point I'm
Just
getting
a little
at
too
is
busy.
it's a crazy con, right?
Yeah.
My question is, and we've been asking ourselves all day and kicking ourselves in the head, what do you figure the likelihood is that you will return here and that perhaps you'll bring Dan and Emma with you?
Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's possible. It's definitely possible. I'd love to come back. Yeah, no, it's gonna happen. I think they'll enjoy it. They'll have a good time. So yeah, it'd be good to get the whole gang back together.
Thank you.
It would be amazing.
Reunion.
Amazing. Yeah, and
Absolutely.
you're always welcome in Seattle, right, guys?
Thank you. It's very kind. Sweet.
Next time, take care of that photo op on Thursday. Go ahead. Thank you. Hi.
Hi, Rupert.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Very good.
First off, thank you so much for coming to Seattle and making my dreams come true.
Pleasure.
So, we as fans love J.K. Rowling, and we've always dreamed about meeting her. What was your first impression meeting her?
Oh, she's lovely, yeah. She's amazing. She's everything you want her to be. She's so kind of down to earth and so humble. and funny. Yeah, she was great. I mean, we didn't see her loads. She came and visited like occasionally, and but yeah, no, she was great. She really had an impact on all of us. I think she was just amazing to have her kind of on the set. Kind of, she's an amazing woman. She's created this incredible world, and it's how it's living on as well. The Cursed Child and the Fantastic Beasts. It's great.
Yeah,
it's impressive.
Early on, or even as the films progressed, did you ever, take her aside and pitch her an idea? This is really what I want in the books.
Yeah, I missed that opportunity. Yeah. No, I didn't. No, it never really kind of.
Yeah.
She would give hints, I think, and clues about stuff that was coming up. But she was great. She was so cool. She kind of spent a lot of time with us, and we really kind of got to know her. She was.
Oh, that's awesome.
She's great.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Charlotte from Seattle,
Hey.
and I was wondering, just like, I don't know if you use like specific acting methods, but like what various things you do to play a character like the best that you can.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. A lot of it is kind of instinct. I think you just kind of get a feel for the character. You kind of learn his voice. As I said before, like the walk is I find quite important because everyone kind of walks a little bit different, and there's a lot to do with kind of what's going up in here. And I think, yeah, there's a lot of different things. Yeah, it kind of just comes to you, and it's just an instinctive thing. Yeah, but every character's different. Cool.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi. So,
Hey.
my question for you is, did you break any rules on set and get away with it?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the twins again. James and Oliver, yeah. A bad influence. We stole the egg, the golden egg. That was in our possession briefly. But I mean it was bad. We were, like, Warner Brothers kind of got in contact fairly quickly, and we returned it. But yeah, no, yeah, we were all kind of getting up to. I mean, we were kind of a big group of young people just having a lot of time where we weren't doing anything. So yeah, there was mischief.
You clearly outnumbered the adults on set
yeah,
and the crew. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're a big crowd.
Yeah.
It was we had a lot of fun.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, my name is Maxine. I'm from here in Seattle. I just wanted to ask you, did you make up the saying bloody hell?
Ah. Okay. I think I did, yeah. I think I used to say it a lot. It used to be one of my favorite words because it was kind of swearing, kind of not swearing. I should be like, bloody hell. Bloody hell. And then it started turning up in the script. Along actually with Wicked. I used to say Wicked a lot as well. Yeah, and that kind of became a thing. But yeah, no, I'm taking credit for that.
As you should. Thank you. Hi.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
Hey.
Whoa.
How you doing?
So my question is, who was your favorite character in the Harry Potter movies, besides yourself, of course?
Wow, yeah. I don't know. There's so many good characters. I love Snape. Yeah, he was going Hagrid. So many. Yeah, I'd say Snape. Snape was my favorite.
Snape.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, so many good characters. You can't. It's so hard to choose. Yeah, so hard. Hi.
Hi, I'm Charles, and I'm from here in Seattle. And my question is, if you could be in any other movie than the movies that you're in, what movie would you be in?
Ooh, good question. I'd like to be in Stranger Things is cool. It's not really a movie, but yeah, that'd be fun. I don't know. There's so many. I'd say Clockwork Orange, but I don't think you're not old enough to see that yet, so don't say
Are you a Kubrick fan in general? Like, is that
I am,
if you go to the movies, do you like to see something kind of dark or horror or
Horror is my
obscure
genre, yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, I love Kubrick as well. The Shining is
That's
my
a great
favourite as
movie. Yeah.
Troll 2 was also a big fan of that. Yeah, no, I do that kind of the kind of films do kind of excite me.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Great question.
Thank you, yeah.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Ruthie from Maple Valley, Washington. What's your favorite line out of all of the Harry Potter movies?
That's a hard one.
It's a tricky one, yeah. I like bloody hell. I think we've covered that. I don't know. So there was a line that never made it to the. It never made the cut because I could never do it with a straight face. And there was a scene. It was in the Gryffindor common room, and actually, it wasn't just my fault. I think Matt Lewis could never keep it straight. For some reason, people just lost it, and it was. I was threatening. I can't remember who it was. I think I was threatening Seamus. I was like, something about giving him a fistful of Weasley. And it's a great line. But yeah, it never made it. Never got it.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Hi.
Hi, my name is Max. I'm from Seattle, and my question is, which one of your brothers in the movies is your least favorite, and then your favorite?
Nice.
Wait, do you mean the actors or the characters?
The characters.
Okay.
Well, there's a little bit of a spoiler in there.
Yeah. That's a good question. No one has ever asked me that. My least favorite. This is no disrespect to Chris Rankin, but it'd probably be Percy. Yeah, he's great, but if I had to pick my least favorite brother, it would be Percy.
Thank you. And great question. Thank
Yeah, I
you.
love it.
Hi.
Hi. If you had to do a different character other than Ron, what would it be?
If you had to play another character in the Harry Potter series.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Good question. What was that?
A different
Hermione. Yeah, I think I could have done something with Hermione character. Yeah, could have made it work. I don't know. Yeah, Neville's a good one. Or Malfoy. I'd quite like that. Yeah.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you, Rupert?
Very good.
Thanks again for coming to Seattle. This is amazing.
Pleasure.
I'm Alexandra. I'm from Lake Taps. And my question is, J.K. Rowling has introduced a new world to us, fantastic beasts and where to find them. My question is, have you seen it, and what are your thoughts on it without trying to give any spoilers if people here haven't seen it? But what do you think? How are you?
Do you know what? I haven't seen it.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't seen it. I think because when I finished, I just find it hard to get back to that world. For me, I have a very different perspective on it, and I think I said with watching the play, The Cursed Child, it's quite close to the bone. I love it, and I've always been a huge fan of that world, and those characters mean so much to me. But I don't know, for some reason I haven't got there yet, but I will. I am intrigued to see it, and I hear amazing things.
It's amazing.
It's huge, but it's not something I've seen yet, but I look forward to it.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I agree, it's totally amazing. You'll enjoy it when you're ready.
I'm looking forward to it.
Hi.
Hi. So my friend Caitlin asked me to come up here and ask this question. What's your favorite book that you've read in the last couple of years? And then she also wanted to know if you had any celebrity hookups that were worth mentioning.
Oh, wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Where should I start? The book or the...
Start with the book.
Okay, so the book, I think I mentioned it, like Palahniuk. Rant is a really good book. I'm trying to. Okay, so celebrity hooker. I don't know.
There's got to be one.
Well,
Oh,
and you want him to
maybe,
tell you?
All of us.
Come see me at the end.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, Rupert.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. I'm Sophia. I'm from Kirkland, Washington. And I had to run up here from Stranger Things, so I'm so excited to be
Oh,
here.
no way. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for being here. Oh, thank you. My question was, I know you said that you saw a lot of yourself in Ron, but I was wondering what character trait Ron had that you most enjoyed being able to act.
Okay. Oh yeah, there was a lot that I kind of liked about Ron, but also, as I say, that we were kind of the same. It was like looking into a mirror, really. But to act, I loved all the kind of. I like playing kind of awkwardness, and kind of crossing that, walking that line of discomfort is always fun for me. So yeah, there was quite a bit of that. And kind of fear is a big part of Ron, I think, in the movies. And yeah, there's so much to him. He's a very complicated character, and I love the kind of different layers to him. And particularly in the last film, last 2 movies, Deathly Hallows, he's a tricky guy, and a lot of things going on. So yeah, that was fun for me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hello. I'm Brady, and I'm from Portland, Oregon.
Yeah.
Thanks for the applause. And my question today is, during all of the movies, how many wands did you break?
Ooh, that's a good one.
That is a good one. It's not many. I think I broke 2.
Personally, I've broke 3.
No way. You beat me. You beat me on that. I broke one on purpose, so maybe that doesn't really. Not like. I think it was in the second movie when I smashed it against the steering wheel of the car. I've broken other things, but yeah, not only 2 wands.
Thank you.
Any bones? I've never ever broke a bone.
No, you got to knock on wood. That's what we do when we say
there's no
something
wood.
that. Yeah. Well.
Okay. That would be an experience.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Laura. I'm from Bothell, Washington. First of all, thanks for being here. This is a huge come true dream for me and my friend here. But I wanted to ask you, after obviously doing the movies, what was like a really big dream come true you were able to accomplish?
Outside of the films.
Yes.
Maybe what's on your life's bucket list or something.
Aside from
Sure.
the ice cream truck.
I had my tonsils removed, but that was something I could never do because the recovery was too long. I'd have to kind of miss a day of filming, so I had massive tonsils. I had to get them out.
Oh wow.
They were really big.
Yeah.
So that was kind of one of the first things I did. Was have them removed, and now I'm good. Now actually they grew back. One of them grew back.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't want to go too much into the whole thing. But,
I mean, I can honestly say I did not expect this answer from you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it does. It was an ordeal. But I'm
Sounds
over
like
now.
it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, I'm Allison from Puyallup, Washington, and I was wondering if they ever made like a movie for the cursed child. Would you play Ron?
Yeah, I think I would. It would be fun. Yeah, no, I would. I mean, I don't know if that'll ever happen, but yeah, I'm open to that. Definitely, it's a character that I feel a bit of an authority on. But I mean, it's great. It's a great show. It's a great story. Yeah, no, it'd be cool.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi,
Hi, my name is Kyla. I'm from Vancouver, Washington. Thank you so much for being here. This is amazing. My question for you is, you grew up on the Harry Potter set, so did you have a cast member that was like a mentor in your life as not as Ron?
Yeah, I don't know if there was like I spent a lot of time with James and Oliver. Yeah, probably not the best mentor. And I mean, we were so lucky. We were surrounded by amazing kind of actors and amazing people. The whole crew. We had the kind of the same core group throughout the whole movie. So it did become like a family. So yeah, you do pick up. You just learn just from being around, kind of osmosis. It was great. I mean, Mrs. Weasley, Julie Waters was really special to me. I did another movie with her as well, and thank you. And yeah, no, she's always been someone who's very kind of special. But yeah, no, as I say, we were just so lucky to be surrounded by these amazing people, and yeah, I feel very grateful.
Thank you. Yeah, it was amazing, like older cast in the film as well. You know what I mean? And just to be a young actor in that environment must have been.
Yeah, well, I mean, at the beginning, I didn't really appreciate kind of who these people were. I had no idea. But yeah, I mean, it's incredible when you kind of list who we had. It was insane.
Hi. Hello, I am Lily from Marysville, and I'm the kid who gave you that dragon Ron yesterday.
Oh, yes. I loved that. It was really cool.
Yay.
Very
And
good.
I was wondering if you could relive any memory with the cast, what would you choose? Which I also asked Matthew this last year when he was here.
Okay, what did he say?
It was like something involving a dinner that no one remembered.
Okay. Oh, that's quite a sad story.
It was his best memory.
Yeah, okay. A best memory. Oh my God, so many. It's a lot of memories. I don't know. I think, do you know what, early on, with Matthew, it was me, Matt, and Dan. We were big wrestling fans back in the day when The Rock, he was still fighting. Yeah, it was good. And we all went on a trip to see a big wrestling match, and that was pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we were kind of getting to know each other, and it was fun. But I mean, yeah, that's like, there's so many.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hi.
Hey.
I'm Alex from Renton, which is a plethora of cities within driving distance from here. Internet-based question, but it's safe for work. There's a ton of photos. There are two different photos going around. One with one of them you're wearing a Brony T-shirt, and the other you're with Tara Strong. So I'm here to try and help confirm the rumors. Are you a Brony?
Oh, I know. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I did. I did go through a phase of being a brony. I'm proud to say that.
Why not?
Exactly. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, no, but I think it's a great show.
What's not to love, right?
And I remember the T-shirt you're talking about. Yeah, that was actually that was the last convention I was at. I think I wore that. Yeah, no.
Thank you.
I see you're a brony, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you look great.
You look great. It's great.
Thank you. And I'm so sorry, but we only have time for one more question. Hi.
Hi, I'm Michaela, and I'm from Enumclaw. And my question is, who's your favorite member of the Weasley family besides Ron?
Okay. Not Percy. We've established that. Oh, God. It's a great family. It's a great family. Molly is special. As you see, I love Mum. But yeah, I don't know. My brother, James and Oliver, the twins, Fred and George. They're great. Oh yeah, but everyone's. It was great. It's great to have that family. I think that's what I really kind of enjoyed. I loved all the scenes with the Weasleys. To have that kind of unit, we really felt like we were a family, and it was very special to me. But Yeah, gotta be my mum.
And not just the Weasleys, but the whole cast. You guys were you really,
We really
it
were, yeah.
shows. That's why the movies are so successful and so poignant, and why they mean so much to all of us. So thank you for coming
thank
to
you.
Seattle. Did you guys enjoy this?
Pleasure,
Please,
thank you.
one more big round of applause for Rupert Grint.